One of our most sacred rights is our right to privacy. Which you don't exactly have a right to privacy. You have a right to unlawful searches and seizures. Nothing is really technically private unless you never tell anybody. Your passwords you never tell anybody are private. Now you could say that like a conversation can be private, I guess. Yes, you and me talk in a closed room with no microphone, no one listening. It's a private conversation. A conversation between lawyers, for example, that should be private. Government's not supposed to listen in on that. When they do, it's very bad. So here we have the Atlantic Council talking about encrypted platforms and the need to monitor them. Let's try to hear it.
If we had unlimited resources, one of the biggest shortcomings that exists in study of disinformation in the US context is lack of good monitoring of what goes on in encrypted platforms, particularly WhatsApp, to an extent WeChat. When we talk about misinformation that's spread in immigrant and diaspora communities, a lot of it never really enters broader public awareness because it's restricted very much to these platforms. The only good way to monitor these platforms is to have an active presence in the channels in which this information is spread. That's been tough for researchers to establish. It's not going to happen in the next 80 days. So that's something where we will be very reliant on tips from partners and from concerned citizens who might see particular narratives developing, which, if we have more information, we can go in and look at it and help contextualize it. But we can't do that on our own at this point.
Citizens, we need you to Stasi-like report on your fellow citizens' private conversations. Tell us when they're having bad thoughts and wrong think, so we can study it to see if there's some way we can criminalize these people, pathologize their thoughts, somehow just make them illegal and marginalize them. That's what's really going on here. He wants to marginalize people. This is from Fighting Election-Related Disinformation from the Cyber Policy Center. From 53 minutes in. Wow. You guys think this type of messaging coming from these bureaucratic elite is scary? Yeah. Many people claim that Matt Taibbi exaggerated the size and scope of censorship industrial complex. But now, new information has come to light, revealing a widespread effort to spy on and censor private and supposedly encrypted text messages. What a creep, man. Leave people's private conversations alone. If you agree with me, leave a like down below, subscribe, share for friends.